Good evening to my lecturer and my fellow friends. Today I would like to present about my topic parental liability law in Malaysia for children misconduct. So first, imagine a young boy barely 12 years old is caught vandalizing public property. His teacher described him as a trouble. His neighbor has unrollable. But the question we must ask is, where do we draw the line of accountability? Is this the children or the parent who raised him? Today we are exploring into the topic that has profound implication on family law and society. Parental liability law in Malaysia for children misconduct is a subject not just for legal concern, but one that strikingly at the heart of our social values. My second slide, children misconduct isn't just headline in the news. It's reality we're grappling with daily between 2020 to 2022 in a social welfare department record has a strategic 18,750 cases of children misconduct, while a Royal Malaysian Police report 13,529 cases of domestic violence. What do those numbers tell us? They are not just statistics, but they stories are broken homes, unaddressed trauma, and systemic gap into accountable. But we also see an opportunity to address this gap through more comprehensive law and proactive measurement. Third slide, research focus. Let me briefly outline about the object of our research. Firstly, we explore the historical valuation of parental liability in Malaysia. Then we examine the current legal framework to understand the statistic of gaps. And third, we are compare Malaysian laws to the UK well-defined parenting order to draw a meaningful parallels. Finally, we develop actionable recommended for the reform these laws in Malaysia. Fourth slide, the evaluation of parental liability in Malaysia. Historical parents' liability in Malaysia was rooted in consummatory law. Community believe that collective responsible as a parent are not just caretaker. They were moral guide tasked with ensure their children did not straight, but has a legal system evaluate this community center are accountable shift to an individual opportunity to Malaysian jurisdiction of parental liability resolved on around duty of care and negligence. Courts look at the whether parent exercise reasonable care in supervising their children, and here where the cracker started to show. Our Children Act 2001 and Penal Code do not clearly define what reasonable care, meaning the ambiguity lead to inconscious enforcement and undermine the law defense effect. Social and structural barrier. Legal gap aside, but another elephant in the room, sociality is our research. Shalini Ravi, a key respondent, pointed out the culture racism play a huge role in enforcement family, often prioritizing privacy, even in severe cases of misconduct. The result, victims are silent, children are neglected, and the cycle of misconduct continue. So the problem isn't just legal, as it's deeply embedded in our social fabric. So lessons are from UK and New Zealand. Now let's turn into an international model. The UK has a robust framework under a Criminal and Discover Act in 1998. In Empower Code to ensure parenting order and form a legal intervening requirement parents to attend counselling or parenting classes. Meanwhile, New Zealand empathizing revolving justice, here familizing victim and often come together to discuss the harm causes and seeking collaborative solution. This practice motivate accountable and healing. It's not just punishment. Recommended for reform. Based on this finding, here what we recommend for Malaysia. Mandatory parental program. Let borrow UK ideas of parents. Order, imagine if they parent of journeying often attend workshop or supervising a legal responsibility. It's just not about punishing parents, about empowering them to do better. Second, resolving justice practice. Inspiration by New Zealand. This approaching allows families to work with the victim and the community to resolve misconduct in collaborative and a human has something our current system lack. Community based on interaction, juristic declination often stem from systems issue as proven lack of education or broken family. Community program offering counseling, finance and educated resources tackle the root causes effectively. The implementation. So what happened if what implement this resolver? Legally, we will see fewer application or more consent jurisdiction rigging. Socially, we promoting responsible parenting and reducing ruling misconduct. Politically, adopting international based on practicing, showing Malaysia community are so creative, safer, more increasing sociality. A vision for the future, but our work doesn't end here. So, truly reform parental liability law, future research must explore comparative studies to adopt international model for Malaysia, conducting longitude research to measure the long-term impact of parents program, developing cultural sensitive approaching to ensure reform reportable with the Malaysian device community. Last, let me leave you with these thoughts. Reforming parental liability law is not just about holding parental accountable, but it about creating and culturing of care, responsibility and supporting. If we can combine legal charity, preventing strategic and community involvement, we are not just strengthening our legal framework, we are building a social where every child can retain. Thank you so much.